Greetings. I'm Dr. Anthony Smith of Alashe Center for Enrichment, and welcome to Black Folk Do Therapy, where we engage critical thinking to inspire you to live your best life through positive mental health. We started this series to help people get a better understanding of what the therapeutic process is, what it means to sit in a therapist's office, and to learn different skills and techniques that help us to live our optimal lives. Today we're going to talk about what does it mean to be in therapy. There's a lot of apprehension a lot of times from people about coming in to my office. People talk about being afraid and nervous and wondering, what is it going to be like? Am I crazy for coming in to see a therapist? The answer is no. Most of us could benefit from coming in and talking to someone about our deepest, darkest secrets or our deepest fears that we might have. Getting a perspective different from those who are our friends and who won't necessarily tell us the truth can be very, very valuable. So we're going to spend time talking about a number of different topics that enhance who you are, enhance your understanding of yourself, and we're going to approach them with a critical eye, always asking deeper and deeper questions that allow us to evolve, transform, and grow ourselves. So, welcome to being here, and we thank you for tuning in and listening. Today we're going to talk about what does it mean to be in therapy. Why do we engage the therapeutic process to begin with? Well, the first reason is because it's important to be able to unload things. A lot of times in our society, we just carry information. We carry things with us that are not helpful to us, that are actually pretty harmful. We carry them around and they cause us to have high blood pressure. They cause us to have all number of different health ailments. They cause us to have problems in our relationships because we are holding back on our true feelings. So it's necessary for us to be able to unload and talk about why we feel the way that we feel. Think about a balloon. If we are putting air in a balloon, it can only take so much air. At a certain point, what's going to happen? The balloon is going to burst, and that's not good. So if we think about ourselves bursting, what does that look like? Road rage. It looks like yelling at our family members, our spouse, or our children. It looks like doing something out of anger that can be destructive to us. Instead of engaging in negative processes, we can get this information out and feel a whole lot better. Many people, after they come in for the initial session, talk about the relief of being able to just have the freedom to talk unimpeded, uninterrupted about whatever it is that is on their mind. So it's something that cannot be underestimated, the value of just being able to talk and express yourself. So that's number one. Number two, you get to come in and talk to someone who will give you an unbiased perspective about whatever it is that you're going through. Often our family and friends, they don't necessarily tell us what we need to hear because they're interested in making us feel better. And sometimes the truth isn't what we want to hear, right? At least it's not going to make us feel better. So we need somebody who you know is going to be able to give you feedback that they're not on anybody's side. They're just listening to information and based on their training and intuition, providing feedback that helps to move you forward. Now, again, sometimes this information won't necessarily feel good, but you have to remember, I don't wake up in the morning going, how can I go piss some people off today? Quite the contrary, I wake up and say, how can I help enrich somebody's life? So often in holding up the mirror, I have to share things that are uncomfortable or don't sound the best. But if you are able to take that information in, digest it, synthesize it, ask yourself, does it make sense? You can then take that information and move forward in a positive way, creating the type of reality that you want to have in your life. Now, what you want in your life is always up to you. That is not my decision to determine what's best for you in your life. However, if you say, this is what I want, then your actions should line up with what you're saying that you want to have happen. And my job is to help ensure that indeed your actions and your values are lining up. And we'll have a lot more to say about that particular concept in future sessions. But for now, please understand that getting an unbiased perspective is definitely something that we all could benefit from. Third, providing strategies for effective, healthy mental health is something that trained psychologists, therapists can do, can provide for you as you walk your path. The topics are endless. It could be stress management, it could be dealing with depression, it could be managing anxiety, workplace issues, how you deal with your parenting techniques, interacting with communication skills in a positive way. All of these are things that I am trained to help people with and to give information that allows them to move forward in a positive way. Ask yourself a question. Would you rather get help and make a situation better, or would you rather not get help and end up having a situation end or a relationship dissolve? It seems a no-brainer to at least do something that could potentially help you. If it doesn't work, what have you lost? Some time talking and gathering information? I think that's worth it for you to be able to have the opportunity at something that could be very enlightening for yourself and for others as well. So we want to encourage you to think about the therapeutic process as something that is enriching, something that will ultimately help you, and something that we all can benefit from. In closing, we'd like to say thank you for listening, and we want to inspire you to live your best life by consciously questioning your choices to ensure that you are doing those things that bring you happiness and overall fulfillment. Thank you. Until next time, Black Folks Doing Therapy, signing off.